March 2024. They had the variance hearing in December of 2023. I did not attend the Cringe Fest, but from what I gather, the Karen lied, the Karen cried, the Karen testified. The Karen testified that these propane tanks are like a bomb ready to go off, turning the cinder block enclosure into shrapnel that will delete anyone walking past with their dogs, all the neighbors, the houses. It's funny, if you're so scared of propane tanks, you probably shouldn't have propane tanks on your own property for your grill. All right, so PA1 call came out. They marked the utilities, which is only the sewer line here. So I got myself a string line in line with the sewer line on the neighbor's property. See if I can zoom in. See it way over there in the middle on the right side of that bench. It's all the way over by that brush. So I got my string line in line with it. Can't really tell from this phone though, the way the lenses are set up. All right, so my new pad needs to be 10 feet away from this sewer line. So I'm gonna go extra and I'm gonna go 12 feet. So this hole here, I had to move it because I was doing a little digging. But this hole here is 10 feet. Actually 12 feet, I'm sorry. I'm gonna go extra 2 feet. This way nobody has a problem with it. So that's 12 feet. And that shorter pin there is 12 feet. This shorter pin here is 12 feet from that string line. My property line is right there, that pink flag. So I need to be 15 feet from the property line, which is this string line here. This is my 15 feet. So I'm actually gonna give myself a 2-foot buffer here too. So I'll go 17 feet. This way nobody has a problem with it. So I'll be 2 feet, extra 2 feet here, extra 2 feet here. My pad's gonna be right about here somewhere. I can't exactly flatten this out nice with the machine because of these boulders. Every time you hit a boulder, it just, messes everything up. So I think I'm good here. I can put my form in, then I can flatten it out, level it with the stone. I'm probably gonna do 6-inch thick pad. They only call for 4 inches in stone, but I think I'm gonna go 6 inches and rebar, just to be on the safe side. These 800-pound tanks each, that's 1,600 pounds. That's where I'm at. Here's the plan, here's where I'm at. Might run into problems with that manhole cover over there. See how low it is? When the township was out there, I asked them if they could raise that, and he said 2 inches. I need like 6 or 8 inches, but they can't do it, so it is what it is. So here we go. I got to get a bunch of stone in here now. As you can see, I got plenty of space under the 2x6s to get stone in all the way around. So I got to get stone in, and I got to put some more dirt here, some more boulders. That's why I got those piles over there. Got to get that all situated because I don't need this caving in. And then all that excess dirt I pushed over there, I got to bring it all back and try to do something here. There's no leveling, I'll tell you that. There's nothing straight on this job, nothing. So I'm going to do the best I can. Then later, she's going to need a lot of soil and a lot of sod. Figured I'd give you a different view of my circus here, my dilemma. So there's the pad. And then look at that manhole. Sheesh. Well, first things first, I got to get the concrete pad in first. So our propane expert came out. He wants me to run 2-inch sleeving so he can fish his propane line through there. So I'm gonna start that today. I'm gonna go in the middle here and take it up and around. He told me I need to be 12 inches to 18 inches in Pennsylvania, but I'm gonna see what I can do. Like I said before, the problem is these boulders. See them sticking up? It's bedrock. But I'll see what I can do. Looks like I'm ready to go. Got all the pins in, got the rebar in on chairs, got all the stone in. I did not run the sleeving yet. I just got my stub out here because I gotta pour this concrete and I gotta let it cure at least for a week before I try to sit them heavy tanks on here. So while I'm waiting that week, I can work on all this nonsense. So let's give a check here. So I said I was gonna give myself a 2-foot buffer over here. Well, that went out the door. Try to go down the line. I mean, the far end, I got about a foot, but down here, I got a couple of inches because I had to try to tweak it in line with the house. It just, when I did the 2-foot buffer, you know, because of the way the property line runs, it's on an angle. It's just, you know, the pad didn't look right and it was sticking out that way too far. So I'd rather give plenty of room over there for the lawnmower guy when he comes down with a 0 turn. So I gotta have an inspection tomorrow. Hopefully if I pass, I'll be pouring the concrete the next clip. And let's at least check the 17 feet. Or no, what was it? It was 10 foot, so I said 12 foot. Let's check the 12 foot. Yeah, we're about 12 foot too. That's all right. It's even better. I can't see anybody crying about that. They're trying to prosecute me. Let's try this end. Or it's over here. We're about 12 foot 1 1/4. So that's good. Well, I got the green light. Waiting on the truck now.
All right, it's in. I didn't video as much as I wanted because I'm doing this by myself. I got these Rubbermaid boots, man. I had these things for years. Well, they're shot. So I'm not even cleaning them. I'm throwing them right in the trash. Garbage. Try to move around in this real sticky concrete for some reason, and they're both ripped. So here it is. I'm letting it sit in the sun for a little while, and I'll put a finish on it. I got extra this time. Last time I used this company, I ran out. So this was 1 yard of concrete. It's 40 square feet, so I really only needed 3/4 of a yard, but I don't know, I think they short you sometimes, so I got plenty. See here? I'll let it set up a little bit and I'll get it out there with a shovel. Probably should have covered the top of that. That should be all right. Got all my tools cleaned up, bull float. I finally got the right handles for it this time. If you watch my other concrete video, I had the wrong handle. But we got the right one this time. And that buggy there, that thing's like a bull, man. Throws you all over the place. But the thing's excellent. Bucket turns and everything. But it's rental equipment, so look. They don't clean it right. What are you gonna do? Yeah, this thing's a beast. I guess I'll come back when that's ready to finish. Well, being that it's only for propane tanks, I decided to just hit it with a broom finish. Unfortunately, we got crumb cake. It's all right. They come off the next day. I think it'll be all right. Pulled the blobs back. Take care of them tomorrow. I'm too tired for it right now. So there you go. I'm ready for my propane tanks. So I'll probably end this video with just getting this prepared. And then I'm going to have to do a separate video of trying to, I'm going to have to try to trench through that bedrock and run the sleeving up to the generator. And then I'm going to move the tanks. And hopefully the guy will come out and reconnect them. That'll be a second video. And then the third video is going to be me taking that building down. It's got to go. And it's my fault. I can't blame no one else but myself. I built it too close to the property line. It's 5 feet from the property line. It needs to be 15. So it's my fault. Also, I wanted to give a little shout out to that concrete driver. I mean, he was only here a short time, and he got out. He grabbed the rake. He pulled some concrete. I mean, he helped me out. So, yeah, I had to throw him something. Definitely. When people help, definitely got to take care of them. But he had a lot of ideas. He's talking about an infinity pool back here. Well, you can't. You can't put a pool back here. There's a reason why there's no pool back here. Where are you going to put it? I mean, first of all, from like here over is for me. Pushing other stuff around. There wasn't that much room here. And you got the sewer. So what is this? Is that about 30 inches? There's probably a 30-inch pipe that runs from way up there and it runs straight across. So where are you going to put a pool at? But I just thought it was funny. He had so many ideas of what he would do if he lived here. I mean, you can only do what you can do. Nah, I wasn't happy with the crumbs, so I hit it again. Instead of pulling it, I pushed it. I flung the snotters over there. color here. It'll be all right when it cures. I also made a decision to cover it with a heat blanket, concrete blanket, some pins, a couple 2x4s. Supposed to go down overnight in the low 30s, just to be on the safe side.